we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Japanese Grand Prix. What a wild qualifying. Theo Pourchaire in 6th. Daniel Ricciardo in 9th. Let's go ahead of 2 Red Bulls who really screwed the pooch in qualifying. Oh my God, Daniel, if you can get by Esteban Ocon in that Williams to start, that would be huge, buddy. We got rain upcoming, but we're starting on the soft tires. Can Daniel get around? Daniel battling 1v1 against Esteban Ocon in the Williams. I don't know. Williams, oh geez, he's on the grass. Bang, buddy! And we get it done. We have split those Ferraris, and we are battling out on front. All right, calm down now on the engine. All right, so it's a cooler day here, right? So I will push the battery. We have underfueled our car because we got rain upcoming, and with our tire preservation, could be real good. We got our new front wing. We got our new rear wing. We still want to get a 4th and a 5th generation for those two, and we're going to be building that up over the course of the year. But this is a dramatic upgrade from last Grand Prix car. So with our tire preservation and the increases that we have, what kind of performance are we going to have here tonight for 2BCR, ladies and gentlemen? So I will stay on board with these guys. When is the rain going to kick in? It's going to be a slow kick for the rain. I don't know. We got everybody starting on the soft tires, but the question becomes, when do you make that switch over, you know? The yellow line is your grip line or your rubber line. I don't know. Are we trying to get to lap 20? Is it lap 15? I don't exactly have an accurate weather center as well, so is that the truth? So I think I want to do our best job right here on conserving these tires early. It's not that hot of a day, so tire temperatures are not going to get out of control, but we do not need to push. We're right here with the Ferraris. The McLarens are out front leading. They're battling Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Daisley with the mechanical fault. Jeez. Look at Max Verstappen. No, that's Yuki. That's Yuki Tsunoda stuck behind. Oh, my God. Everything just going wrong for the RBs, man. Every single time. They can't get away from it. All right, so you're going to notice that I am going to lose the cars on front of me a lot in this race. The reason being, this is not a DRS heavy track. Now, if I have some open road on front of me, I will push, but this is not like Bahrain or Australia. There is one DRS zone, and it's down the back straight. So this is not that kind of track where we have that advantage, where we can just let other drivers pull us around, right? Now, I will push my tires to try to defend, because with the rain, track position is going to be massive. I don't want to let anybody by me, right? Now, even Max Verstappen, he's going to be on his way. But if we can conserve some tires here and let the offset happen, look at these other drivers, right? Their softs are down to 90, 91%. We're at 94% still. So this is what I'm hoping for. Now, with the Ferrari, yeah, I think we're good for battery now. I think we're good for battery. We're going to get an overtake done, my God. The problem with the overtake, getting it done here, Theo, is how are we going to make the jump up to Pierre Gasly, man? We got to hope that Charles Leclerc has got some pace in that Ferrari. Ferrari had a very good qualifying. So I will see what Theo Pourchaire, let's just show you guys what the DRS looks like. I still think that Charles can go catch those Astons. But here's what the DRS looks like, right? So is there any reason to overtake, or am I in a good spot? He goes way out on front. We are right there trying to pull away from Esteban Ocon. He's way out on front, pulling me ahead. You see that? Way out there. So down the start-finish straight, there you go. I'm going to continue to use fuel. I'm just going to manage my tires. I don't know how deep into that I want to go. And I would also love to get some battery back, but we can't start charging through this sector. So the Ferraris are quick, ladies and gentlemen. Without question, the Ferraris are quick. I have got to let the tire wear do the work for us, all right? Here comes Max Verstappen. That might be our key. Let Max Verstappen get out on front and kind of pull us ahead, right? But he's going to lose us in the first and second sector as well. Let this come back to me. With 91%, they're at 87s and 86s. They're going to start to conserve. Let this one come back to me. With the rain and everything, let this one come back, all right? So, Daniel Ricciardo, you know what? Daniel, if you can stay right there with Theo Pourchaire and with Lewis Hamilton, we can defend nicely against Max Verstappen. The one Ferrari is pulling off into the distance. I'm all right with that. This is our pace right now. This is not a DRS-heavy track. Let us just use this fast forward and see where it takes us. The rain, ladies and gentlemen, still not on the forecast. We have 4 minutes until the next weather stage, and it is not raining. The Ferrari going to get a move done on Theo Pourchaire. There you go, all right? But look at that. We've already caught back up to Charles Leclerc, who's obviously conserving. Obviously. So I'm going to continue to use my engine. We're going to conserve that fuel when the rain kicks in, all right? Don't worry about that. Yellow flag, ladies and gentlemen. We have a yellow flag on track. What happened? I'm trying to find the All the cars are moving. It might have just been a slight touch. Maloof, a lock up into turn 1. My God. That's another Haas driver, ladies and gentlemen. Another one bites the dust. So we're good. Ricardo, yeah, just stay right here. I don't even care about conserving. Look at that, 88% now to their 83s and 84s, right? I could even conserve a little bit more. I think I want to go back to topping up our battery, all right? Because the battery's going to be key for the defense before the switch over from the slick tires to the soft tires, or the wets, the intermediates, I should say. All right, so the Ferrari's still doing their thing. So this is going to be interesting. Last lap, Ferrari, Leclerc did a 34.1, Gasly a 34.1. They're putting in similar time to the Aston Martin on front. So the Astons are battling away with the McLaren. I'm right here doing my thing. We're keeping Max Verstappen behind us. There's no need to jump. Save your battery and wait. Save your battery and wait. What are we doing here? We're kind of getting stuff behind them, though. Look at the pace difference. Yeah. If I can get an overtake done with Theo Pourchaire, I will go for it. But very tough track to do it. I'm going to need full battery to get it done. The DRS, they're going to be able to defend. I might be able to try it like right here. Next lap, maybe. Let me just see how this goes, though. Let me just see how this goes. Battery's more important than tires, for sure. You already got the tire edge? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to come back, and so if I want to make that leapfrog, or if I got to make a move before the rain kicks in, I want to have that battery so I can get either an overcut or an undercut. Yellow flag again. Another yellow flag. We're still getting DRS pulls. Everything is good. Papacosta running wide on turn 13. I might come up with a new rule. Anytime an RB or a Haas crash, I'm not taking a look at it. Unless it's like a real crash. We know they're going to lock up. We know they're going to spin. We know, I mean, every single race, man. It's ridiculous. He has DRS. Yeah, I got DRS too. Don't worry about a damn thing. So Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari dragging us ahead. We still have that tire wear advantage. And I think we're actually making up ground to the guys on front. Wet weather predicted. All right, so the wet weather now has officially been predicted. All right, so I'm going to try something now. We want to start moving up so that we can make this happen. So is he a second ahead? Hang on a second, Theo. We going? Theo, we going? I will waiting for 130R. Hang on, he is a second. If he's already a second ahead, I'll just use the DRS. Hang on a second. Lewis Hamilton, what are you doing, buddy? I think I might have him on the DRS. Hang on. I want to see what we have here. I can definitely do a leapfrog. I know where I can try to get my battery overtake in, but if I can just get a free one with the DRS, that's the way to do it. It's not here. Wait for it. I think Lewis is going to get another DRS pull from his teammate. Yes, he is. All right, so not going to get it done here. I know where I can try to get my move done. 3 minutes before the rain kicks in, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's going to be a slow drizzle to start. So we're definitely going to have to use these tires here still. And the DRS is going to go away when the intermediates hit. So let me just get through this sector. I know what I'm going to do right here. 8% better tires. Yeah, we might be able to go for it. All right. All right, so Theo, you're up first, buddy. High aggression on the overtake, all right? I'm going to let you attack, and now it's time to use your battery. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I've given Theo Pourchaire the go-ahead to get a move done. Will he be able to do it? The DRS is not here, but the battery is big for this straight. It's big. Theo Pourchaire engages that battery. He's in the slipstream. Side by side, Lewis Hamilton's going to close the door, though. Come on, Theo, you can do this. I'm going to give him another shot. Going to give him another shot. We want to get by this Ferrari before the rain, man. Don't want to get stuck back here. Go for it, Theo. There it is, using his battery. Side by side, down 130R. Theo Pourchaire in a drag race right now with Lewis Hamilton. He's got the inside line. Oh, my God. It's going to be a freaking crash. High speed, 130R, you maniacs. Jeez, around the outside. I don't know who's going to get DRS. Theo Pourchaire still trying to get it done. Still trying to get it done. And he does, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job by Theo. Did we get our rear wing open? No. The rear wing goes to Lewis Hamilton. I think we'll be all right, though. I think we'll be all right. All right, so start building that back up again. Let's go. Let's go. Now I got to try to get Daniel Ricciardo through. All right, so Theo, good job, buddy. All right, we are going to push now because the rain is on the way and I want to catch up to those guys on front. All right, now we're going to use our tire. What we saved up, we're going to deploy to try to catch up. Next up, Daniel Ricciardo. I want you by this Ferrari next, buddy. I want you by this Ferrari next. Wait for it, though. Wait for it. Teo, Johnny. It's Teo. All right, so we caught up to the Ferrari now, so I can bring it back. All right, now we're going to get by you. We're going to get by you. I'm going to deploy. Daniel Ricciardo now. We got to get by before Max Verstappen becomes an issue. Right there. Right there goes Daniel Ricciardo. Come on. Let's go. Big Dick Rick right there with the overtake. Moving on up. Who's next? Who is effing next? Boom. Boom. All righty. Nice. Good job there, Daniel. Way to go. The Ferraris are falling off, man. Before the rain hits, we want to get out there. We got a 0.01 millimeters of rain on the track. All right. Oh, man. Leclerc is going to get a slipstream off of Pierre Gasly, so we're not going to get the overtake done here. All right, so you know what? Charge it up. Charge it up. I'm still using fuel. I know. We can save a lot of fuel once the rain hits, all right? Gonna keep on saving those tires. I can't get an overtake done on a DRS. I can get the overtake done into that corner that I showed you guys. Gotta save up our battery. Use the DRS pull while we can to save up a little bit of battery. Yeah, the rain is coming. The rain is on its way. The McLarens out on front are still battling. Valtteri Bottas is there with them, and Charles Leclerc is stuck behind Pierre Gasly right now. So save it up. Save it up. Yeah, just save up your battery through this section. They can't catch you. They can't overtake you. Just save it up. Catching up to the Ferrari still. Save it up. Now start pushing. Start pushing through this sector by saving your battery. Start pushing. Come on. Good job, Daniel. So Max Verstappen gets by Lewis Hamilton. He's going to be right there now. All right, so that's good enough. Deploy. Go for it. You don't have to deploy, Daniel. You just continue to conserve, bud. All right, so next up, Theo Pourchaire going for another overtake. Want to get the overtakes done before the pit stop in the rain, and I don't know when it's going to happen, all right? So let's see if Theo can get it done. High overtake. Go for it, Theo. Come on, buddy. Theo Pourchaire gets cut off by Charles Leclerc, but he goes the switchback to the inside line. Charles, man, he just sends it around the outside line, man. What a move by Charles Leclerc right there. Theo, what happened, buddy? Theo, what happened? Theo got all out of sorts right there, and now he's battling away with Daniel Ricciardo. Calm down, you two. Calm down, you two. There you go. All right, so good news is that we got Charles Leclerc off the line, which means we can use the DRS to get the overtake done now. And Daniel, let's see if we can get a double dose of DRS overtake on the Ferrari. All right, so here goes Theo Pourchaire, almost out of battery now, but perfect to get the move done on Charles Leclerc. No way. 2BCR going for a double overtake on the Ferrari into turn one. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Stick it in, buddy. Stick it in. You can do it. Hold on, Daniel. Hold on. Yeah. Absolute beauty. Absolute beauty right there by 2BCR. All right, now we got to go. Now next up is Pierre Gasly. All right, so I'm using the tires now. Don't know when the switchover is going to come, but I'm using my tires. All right, so our tire advantage is going away, but that's part of the plan, right? We are using it right now to leapfrog. Come on, let's go. In fact, Gasly's quick. I'm going to go back to saving tires, and I'm going to just conserve fuel. All right, yeah, not conserve fuel, sorry, conserve battery. All right, got to get that battery going again. And I still have a DRS, so I think Theo will just get this move done naturally. Yeah. Conserve the battery. Conserve the battery. Charles Leclerc is still behind. We're working away from Max Verstappen. All right, stay right there again. All right, you know what? If it worked last time, let's do it again. Let's do it again, 2BCR. Let's do it again, boyos, all right? Double overtake for the boys. Can we get it done now on Pierre Gasly? Because the double overtake, we can then defend with the DRS. So there goes Theo. All of his battery has been deployed. He's going to have to go back the other way. Daniel's going to follow him. They're going to go around the outside line. 2BCR working together. Oh, man, battling with the Aston. The Aston's got the inside line. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Oh, look at these two. Look at these two. Come on. Oh, he's still battling. The Aston is not giving up. But Daniel says no, buddy. Come on, Daniel. Use that battery, buddy. That's why I saved it up. Get in there, Daniel. Yeah. Wheel-to-wheel racing here is fantastic. Charge up the battery. Charge up the battery, and you top it up. All right. Very good. Very good. And 2BCR is into 4th and 5th here in the rain. Come on, man. All right, now I really have to save up the battery, right? Really do. In fact, hang on a second. Okay, it's time to start deploying some questionable tactics here. Questionable tactics. Okay, pause the game. All right, Daniel, you're in fourth, you are not going to fight your teammate, all right? And you are always going to defend. And I want you to go slow as molasses through this corner, all right? I need to create a gap so that Theo can get ahead. Theo, now's your time, buddy. Go. Go. Daniel will do his job and help you out. Go. Go. So Daniel now is going to deliberately slow down to try to create something of a gap here, all right? For the eventual pit stop that we know is going to happen. Oh, my God. Ricardo, he's got the slipstream. It's just too much. Daniel, you're going to have to defend that, buddy. They're on their way. They're on their way. There you go. Nice job. All right, now deploy. Daniel, you're going to have DRS, so harvest it up. Slow it down, Daniel. Slow them all down behind you. All right, now, Pourchaire, I'm going to push. Pourchaire, I'm going to push with that battery right now, all right? So there goes Pourchaire pushing with the battery. He's going to pull Daniel ahead. Hopefully, Daniel will not catch him before the DRS zone. I don't know, though. Daniel defending. Daniel defending. Come on, Daniel, just defend. There you go. Defend that line. Nice job. Theo Pourchaire. Pull it back. There you go, Theo. Go into the distance, buddy. All right, so now Daniel, slow right down and keep these guys behind you. Papacosta running wide. All right, so what I'm doing now with Daniel is through this middle sector, I'm going to build up his battery and let Theo go into the distance. They can't overtake me in this middle sector. It's not going to happen. Theo, build up that gap and get off into the distance, all right? This is so key for us to try to get into the pits at the right time. All right, so boom, again. Very nice, very nice. Don't want you fighting. You've heard the news. Don't want you fighting. Good job, Daniel. Keep them right there. Now, back to normal, Daniel. Back to normal. They can get you done. They can get the overtake done here, Daniel. So now you got to go back to normal. Daniel Ricciardo keeping Pierre Gasly behind him, helping out, defending like a lion. See the gap that we just pulled out there? That's what I'm hoping for over and over and over again. All right, so catching up to Valtteri Bottas. We don't have any tire offset now, but a 4th and 5th place is very good for me. Tire or track position is key here in the rain. All right, so we're going to do this again. Nice job. All right, so we're going to get Theo Pourchaire pushing on his battery through the DRS zone. We got 0.36 millimeters of rain on the track. All right, so go with it. Go with it, Theo. Push, buddy.
And overtake available when you need.
All right, so Theo's going to push again. Daniel's going to enjoy the DRS from Theo. There it is. That'll pull him ahead. Theo now is going to go back into top up, and Daniel's going to go into full-on charge up and let Theo into the distance mode. All right, go, Theo. Go, buddy. You got to go. So Daniel, again, is now going to just defend and give a gap to Theo Pourchaire. Theo, I'm just going to use your battery every DRS straight, all right? Right here, we are good. Keep them behind. Let Theo get a little bit of a gap, all right? We're going to have to double stack anyways. Yeah, keep them right behind. Keep them right behind. Don't worry about anything. Daniel, that's enough now. All right, go back into normal. Go back into normal.
Recharge off.
There it is. Go for it, Daniel. Go, buddy.
Yeah, let's keep this lift and coast up.
All right, very nice. When's the cutoff again for inters? Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. It depends on the worn rate of your tire. Like, there's a lot going in with it. You definitely want to be, when it goes to 1 millimeter, that's when the DRS goes away. So you definitely want to have it sorted out by then. You know what I mean? Ooh, some battery being used here by the Aston. Yeah, some battery, but I got a slipstream. I got the slipstream, bitch. I got the slipstream. Oh, man, the Aston doesn't care about any slipstream. All right, Daniel Ricciardo, let's get that overtake done again. Theo, let's go, buddy. Deploy. I'm fine with that. I'm ready for this. I am ready for this. He is not within a second of Theo. That's why I pulled out that gap. Gasly gets the overtake done. Daniel Ricciardo gets the DRS. And come on, Daniel. Right past him again, buddy. Right past him with the DRS. Stay back there. Stay effing back there. You're not allowed up here. There you go, Daniel. Stay. No, not yet. He's still side by side, Daniel. Yellow flag. Yellow flag on the track. Daniel, get the move done, bud. Get the move done. Nice. Move is done. Calm down, calm down. Ricardo, overtake on Gasly. Real nice. 0.57. We're getting close. We're getting close to the switchover. For sure, we're getting close. 100% we're getting close to the switchover to the wet tires, man. 0.58. Let's see. It's still getting better. But I'm just going to react to what the other drivers are doing. I don't want to come out on the inters when it's not wet enough. You'll burn through them, right? What are the other drivers doing? Some other drivers are down like 46%. Yeah, we want to extend. We want to extend. Daniel Ricciardo, come on. Oh, man, I didn't use my battery right there. That might be dangerous. That might be, yeah, that was dangerous. Didn't use my battery right there. That's all right. I'll catch back up.
Let's push, come on.
That's all right. Catch back up. In that corner, you definitely have to use it. All right, so go ahead, Theo. Stay ahead.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
You're doing fine, Daniel. Don't worry about a damn thing, buddy. All right, so Gasly is now pushing. Wow, look at Gasly. He is really pushing. Yeah. These guys. Ooh, we got some guys going into the pit. Hang on a second here. Got some going into the pit. So Theo Pourchaire, yeah, they're going into the pit. There goes Oscar Piastri into the pit. Lando, not so much. So are some drivers going in? I'm sending both my drivers in at the same time. So no, it's only the guys who have the worn down tires. All right, that is it. Now let's see. We're going to get overtaken by the Aston Martin here. Nothing you can do. Don't worry. You're in a good spot. We're still ahead of Max. So be it. He's going to get by. He's going to get by. So be it. Harvest up. Harvest up, Theo.
Charge on.
Don't worry about it, buddy. We're doing good. We're doing good. Remember, we don't get to enjoy the DRS trains like normal. All right, so Gasly gets ahead of Theo Pourchaire. He's really using that battery heavily with Theo. Lots of guys into the pit now. All right, so it might be... I'd like to go as long as possible until the one, so I don't burn through those inters. Because if it's a one stop and you're trying to get to the end on the inters, then you don't want to burn through them right now. Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. We caught up to Bottas. Yes, we did. A bunch of guys on the intermediate tires coming out. But on 74 millimeters, those tires are going to burn through, man. So Pourchaire, we're still building up our battery. Yeah, okay, we can release it now. You can go. You can go.
And
don't worry about it. All right, so I think I'm going to allow Daniel to start fighting Theo because he can lead out on front now because Max is going to overtake us unless we do some switches. Although Theo, you got the DRS. No, Theo's all right. Theo's all right. He's got the DRS. All right, so I'm going to go back into conserving my tires now. And I just, yeah, the battery is good. Everything is good. Top up. Everything is good. Everything is good. So let's read what happens here at the front. In fact, let's see Piastri, right? So Piastri's on those inters down to 97% already on his out lap. He hasn't even completed a lap, and he's gone through 3% on those inters. I guarantee you they're cooking. Lando's into the pits as well. So they were at the same spot, right? I think, guys, this is one of those ones that it's actually going to play into our favor. These guys are going into the pit, but they're going to come out when it's still, the track is still dry. I think I should stay out as long as possible, so I'm going to really build up an intermediate offset, right? A real big one. We get that move done? We're going to get that move done? Not going to get that move done there, Theo Pourchaire. Don't worry about it. Build it up, Theo. Build it up, man. Pit this lap, Johnny. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. If I can get the overtake done, yeah, okay. So we want to get the overtake done with Theo Pourchaire, and then see if we can get the job done on Bottas, and then maybe one lap extra for Daniel Ricciardo. Remember, I'm worried about going to the end now on these inters, so I think I want to take our time with it. I don't know. Don't know what I want to do. We're going to get a DRS pull as long as it stays in 90. I'm going to get a DRS pull. I'm going to conserve my battery here. Conserve your battery with Theo. Now use it. All right, we're still using fuel. We're still conserving our tire. I'm not worried about all those guys. They're going to be burning through their tires. 0.84. They're going to have to conserve them. I think I can stay out here. Even if I lose track position, it'll come back to me, man. It'll come back to me. 0.84. I'm just wondering if I should send one of them in. I'm gonna get Theo past them though on the DRS. The inters don't lose much pace. The offset is most likely worth it. Maybe. Right, maybe it is worth it to go in right now. 0.85. I just don't see it going way up there. And I don't know what kind of lap times the guys behind are putting in. I could maybe bring in somebody, but I can go one more lap, I think. Should I bring in? Hang on. Maybe I should bring in one right now because the guy who I bring out in second is going to lose 3 seconds anyways, right? Maybe I should bring in Theo Pourchaire, but I can go one more lap. Let me see the freaking weather. The weather seems to be tapering off a little bit. Like there's still lots of rubber on the track. The grip is still high. Now you know what? Trust the tire preservation. Yeah, I've made my mind up. All right, I'm going to get a DRS pull here for Theo Pourchaire. And he's probably going to go into the pits. Yep, that's fine. Go into the pits. Give me a nice little push, and now I can go. There's your DRS pull, all right? So now I'm going to go with Theo Pourchaire. These guys are both in. All right, Theo. You're up next, buddy. So we're going to see what happens with these guys, all right? These guys are already down to like 94% and stuff. They're pushing. I think I'll be all right. Push one lap. Yeah, I'm going to push with Theo right now on front. So, Theo, you're in next lap. All right, so inters. But I might even go one more after that with Daniel Ricciardo because Daniel's going to lose out on 3 seconds getting stuck behind him anyways. The question is, will I lose 3 seconds by doing another lap? At least I'll have fresher tires then after that, right? Yeah, so this one's going to be a weird one. We're going to know at the end of the race whether it was the right call. Don't worry about track position. Don't worry about that. What I'm worried about is the tire offset. So the first guy in was Piastri. He's already down to 93%, right? So the one thing that's going well for them is that it's not that hot of a day. So they might be able to, but it's still at 0.89. It's still at 0.89, man. Last lap, let me see. Last lap, we're doing 41s. Piastri did a 36.6. 35, so we're losing like 5 seconds a lap. Yeah, okay, it's time to get in. It's time to get in. It's time to get in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Daniel, you're going to go next. You're going to use your battery for this lap. All right, Daniel? Go for it, buddy. Go for it. Bad call, always box in the rain. Nah, tire wear, man. I don't know if they're going to be able to go to the end of the race while we can. We'll see if it was the right call or not. But, like, because there's no DRS track, like, I got to race my own race right here. All right, so we're going to see what happens here. Double stack? No, I'm not going to double stack. I'm going to send Daniel Ricciardo out one more. One more, because he's got battery, all right? There you go, Daniel. And also, we might get lucky with a VSC here, or a safety car. So there is Theo Pourchaire into the pits. Daniel, don't worry about not fighting anymore. You're good. So Daniel's going to go. We're going to see how much time Daniel loses, all right? Intermediates, boom, on. Battery won't save 5 seconds. I know I'm going to lose massive amounts of time, guys. But I'm thinking that everyone else is going to have to do a pit stop at the end. Just let me do my thing here. All right, let me do my thing. We're still ahead of Hamilton and Russell. And now we got ourselves 99%. We go to the end on these tires. So if we're pushing, we're not going to go to the end. So I want to get these tires up to temperature. And then we'll pull them back. We'll start conserving our fuel and everything, all right? So Daniel up here. He's still going around. So we're in 8th place. We're good. We got those cars on front of us. Piastri's down to 89%. So we're going to have that offset that goes for the next 33 laps. We'll see if it makes any of a difference, all right? Now, these other drivers, they're going to have those good stats. They're going to be good in the rain. But Theo Pourchaire's adaptability has gone up. So the two McLarens have caught up to Daniel Ricciardo. Definitely losing a lot of time with Daniel right here, but these guys battling. Don't worry, there'll be a safety car. There will be something else. Ferrari-level disaster class. We'll see, guys. We will see. Gonna come back to us, right? Tire preservation. Theo Pourchaire. All right, so your tires are up. You're good now, and you're good. All right, so going to start conserving some fuel now for Theo Pourchaire. We got to start doing it. All right, Daniel staying ahead of the two McLarens. Didn't get lucky with the VSC. Would have been nice. That's all right. I got a little bit of extra fuel with Daniel, so I'll use that. Into the pit. Fuck! I didn't tell him to go in. I thought I did. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's a mistake. That was a absolute huge mistake right there. All right, slow him down. Always defend. At least we're slowing these two guys down right here. Daniel helping out Theo Pourchaire. We'll see. Man. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. I knew it was going to happen eventually, right? I knew it was going to. Now I need the VSC. Now I need something to come back and help me out. Daniel, buddy. Hey, he's staying ahead of the McLaren, slowing him right down. Oh my God. How did I told you guys I wasn't feeling good today. The easiest things. Why did I think? I thought I had told him to come into the pit. All right, so now I've learned a new lesson. All right, the back markers, you got to make sure you pass them before you don't do a slipstream into the back markers. Basically, you got to be the one to get by. Doing some pretty good pace on these two McLaren right now, though. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo going to have the freshest intermediates on the grid right now. All right, so I got to make sure, double check every time you're ready for the pit stop. That's the new rule. Double check every single time. So I didn't lose out too much, too much road against these two McLarens, but I do think that we're going to get passed by Hamilton and Russell, which shouldn't have happened. So that's going to suck. All right, so Pourchaire doing his thing. All right, Daniel Ricciardo. I got it this time. Genius move, Johnny.
Daniel pit lane. Very slippery.
All right, so now the question is, can those drivers get to the end, or will they have to pit again? If they have to pit again, it might come back our way. I don't know if they're going to conserve or if they're just going to push. If they push for the two-stop, they might be able to get a full pit stop in before we catch them, right? But if they conserve and they don't make it, we could be in the money. Oh my God, here comes Yuki Tsunoda as well. Yeah, look how much time we lost with Daniel Ricciardo. That extra lap was terrible. All right, come on, get out on front of Yuki Tsunoda. There you go, Daniel. All right, so Daniel with 99% inters, Russell at 80, Hamilton at 81. You see what I mean? What time did we come into the rain? Hang on, what time did we slap on the inters here? Pourchaire, it was lap like 16, 17, right? In 4 laps, they've already gone through 20% of their tires. You see what I mean? So we avoided that at least. We avoided that nonsense. So we'll see what happens here. So Daniel Ricciardo. All right, so I don't want to, don't worry about defending as much anymore. Don't want to crash. I just want to get to the end, all right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, we take it to the end in the rain. Frustrating for anyone sitting at home thinking that this is a bad strategy. I hear you. It didn't exactly work out the way I wanted. Pourchaire, not so bad. Because we're right there with that pack. And again, the tire wear offset, right? If they're going to keep up with us, they have to conserve. If they conserve, I'm driving faster than them. There's no DRS, which means that these guys are going to be squabbling in front, battling one another. But Daniel Ricciardo getting that extra lap, that shouldn't have happened. Daniel should have been ahead of Russell and Hamilton, along with Theo Pourchaire. So I will accept responsibility there for that bad decision with Daniel Ricciardo. But for right now, we will see how this race comes back our way. All right, so have to do the first part of conserving the fuel right now. Don't want to use the fuel to catch back up. Let's get the fuel under control. That way I can start deploying it again when we get down to like 1 or 2, right? It's a little bit way too high right now, so yeah, we're pretty much on autopilot here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go through it. So I got Daniel Ricciardo defending against Yuki Tsunoda. Don't really care about that. Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull, I got to imagine he eventually will get by. I'm not going to micromanage for freaking 20 laps for 10th place right now. So yeah, there goes Yuki Tsunoda getting by Daniel Ricciardo. We knew that was going to happen. What's the tire offset? Daniel's at 95 and Yuki is at 79. You see what I mean? Interesting scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting scenes. So, if I go last lap, Piastri at 34.5, Norris at 36.2, Pourchaire at 36.8. So, yeah, those guys are either pushing or the tire wear is not that bad if they're still at 86%. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this one. Let's just see what happens. Also, you got to remember that we're not even using fuel. The other drivers are probably pushing and using fuel, right? So, we just got to let this sucker come back. If it is going to work out, it's going to be because these guys pit for the inters at the end. And just like Miami, that's what happened in Miami last year when we got 4th. The guys who went for the 2-stop on the inters, and then I was able to stay on front of them, right? Daisley with the mechanical fault. All right, so Ricciardo doing good. I'll just leave last lap on for you guys so you guys can start seeing this because I'm not, I'm looking at other things as well. Pourchaire at 37.1. These guys at the top, 36.9. You know, Pourchaire is almost going as fast as Piastri out in front. Telling you. Pourchaire. And what's our confidence? Confidence is high for both. Pourchaire at 37.0. Piastri at 36.7. Norris at 36.9. See what I mean? We are right there with those guys. We got some back markers, though. That might be influencing the speed. Yeah, here we go. The freaking back markers. You love to see it, don't you? Yeah, so just wait for us to get through all this nonsense. There goes one of the Haas. There goes the other Haas, I think. Move over, damn it. Piastri did a 36.6. The guys at the front, 37.4s. Again, that might have been back markers, though. Daisley, please get out of the way. Thank you. And Pourchaire is loose. All right, so what lap times here? 36.5 for Pourchaire. 36.2 for Lando Norris, right? Are we making up any ground? 36.7s for some of those guys. Interesting. Here's the tire wear for you guys in case you want to see it. We're at 39%, 83% for Daniel Ricciardo. Tsunoda's at 58. Like, guys, they're going to have to pit again. They're going to have to pit again. It might have been the right call at the end of the day, and I'm still saving. Yuki's into the pits. Yuki went in. He's not playing around. Yuki's into the pits. So Daniel Ricciardo gets a full pit stop gap over Yuki Tsunoda. There you go. So it did come back our way. Hang on a second. The tire preservation in the rain, right? That has delivered some real good performances for us in the past. Just got to get my fuel underway. Just got to get my fuel underway, under control. All right, so Tsunoda is definitely going to be cooking now. It's going to be tough, but he's going to get stuck in traffic, right? So here's the thing with Tsunoda now. It's not an automatic overtake. You don't have DRS. You're in the rain. He's got to get by Ocon. He's got to get by Alonso. And by the time he catches Ricciardo, the tire wear might be, somewhat similar. I don't know, man. All right, so what about Lando and Piastri's going to have to pit again. Piastri's at 56%. Leclerc's going to have to pit again. Hamilton, Russell. If they're all behind Ricciardo, and I got to think we're doing faster lap times now. Ricciardo at 36.8. Russell 37, Hamilton 37, Leclerc 37. Ricciardo's driving faster than all these guys right now. All right, it's just, it's the main guys, Verstappen and Norris. Like, okay, fine. Not as fast as the McLaren, but this is where pitting early right there for track position, I don't know if it was the right call. No yellow flag, please. No yellow flag. No VSC. Nothing like that. No friggin' safety car. This is playing into our favor, all right? I don't want any shenanigans, any issues. Yeah, look at this, Yuki. Look at Yuki Tsunoda stuck behind Fernando Alonso on 56% intermediate tires. You see what I mean? Yuki is trying to push like hell to get by, and he's not making up any ground. There you go. Finally, Yuki gets it done. Next up is Daniel Ricciardo. But we're 10.5 seconds up the road. Like, that's significant with less than 20 laps to go. You know what I mean? Like I think Yuki will catch Daniel. That Red Bull is just real fast, but things are looking good here. Theo Pourchaire. All right. We have some action. I think we have some action. I got to start paying attention again. Theo, you're looking good. Daniel, am I coming up on some back markers here? George Russell, are you going into the pits? Go into the pits now, buddy. Please go into the pits. I don't want to get stuck behind you. Go into the pits, George. Go into the pits, George. All right, so got to get this move done as quick as possible, all right? So here I am, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to focus on Daniel Ricciardo. We do not want to get stuck behind this guy. All right, we're going to have the pace. I want to use it. Top up your battery. Let's go, buddy. All right, so as long as we're reeling him in, I'm good. Okay. So you know what? I have tire wear with Daniel Ricciardo over Theo Pourchaire. In fact, is Theo going to last to the end on this time? What am I doing? Oh, that's why. Okay. Theo will definitely last to the end by not pushing, so we're good. Got to get Daniel Ricciardo by right now. Come on, Daniel. Let's go. I'm going to start to use some fuel again. I'm going to use some fuel with Theo just to match Daniel, just so it's I don't get confused. All right. There you go, Daniel. All right, it's time to start deploying, buddy. Let's go. All right, Daniel Ricciardo in the rain up against George Russell. Don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want to get the move done right away. All right, 3.4 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. Let's start to cut into that as well. Only 9 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. There goes Daniel Ricciardo around the... Look at the grip difference. Look at the grip difference. My God, Daniel Ricciardo, nice job, buddy. Go back to conserving fuel. Go back to conserving fuel, and I'll give you a little bit more of a push just so you can get away from George Russell so he doesn't get any nice feelings there or get any brave ideas and try to send it down into 130R. Real good, man. It's all coming back. It's all coming back our way. All right, so the guys at the front still not pitting. Piastri, man, I don't know if he's trying to extend it or what, but Leclerc and Piastri. Oh, there goes Hamilton into the pits. All right, so Ricciardo now gets by Lewis Hamilton on track, and Ricciardo is right back up to Theo Pourchaire. I mean, not right behind him. He should still be further up the road, but 7th and 8th, I mean, that's where this team is, right? That is where we are at. If we get 7th and 8th, we're the 4th best team on the grid, so that's right where it should be. Hamilton and Russell into the pit. So now the question is, are these guys going to have enough pace to catch back up to us by the end of the race? I don't know. Ricciardo, he's got the offset is coming back his way, and Tsunoda is still 9 seconds behind Daniel Ricciardo. That's a lot of time to try to make up, man. And if he pushes, then he goes through the tires quicker, right? So this is where 2BCR is actually showcasing its tire preservation strategy. It is working to perfection right now. I just need to get lucky. No safety car, no VSC. Actually, the safety car and VSC can pop up after these guys all go into the pits. I'm fine with that. Just don't have it happen before I catch them, right? Like if Leclerc got a VSC right now, or if Piastri got one, he would just switch to a new set of intermediates. I'd have to do it, and the gap wouldn't matter anymore. Piastri staying out, Verstappen staying out, Bottas staying out, Leclerc into the pits. Leclerc's in. The 2 Ferraris are in. That means Daniel Ricciardo's going to get Charles Leclerc right there, and it's going to be a battle between Yuki Tsunoda and the Ferrari. Good. Let these two battle. Yes, Ferrari. Slow down, Yuki. Slow down, Yuki. All right. So there you go. All these 2-stoppers, right? So I'm going to the end now. We're going to the end. We're going to try. All right, so I'm going to continue to save up my fuel. That way I can use it at the end of the race when these guys start to try to overtake me, all right? So again, I want to save up that fuel. I wonder if I'm using fuel. You know, let's do a little experiment right now, all right? So you guys, I want you to see if you can track it. Are we using if I put it on rich, are we still saving fuel? Because sometimes in the rain, you'll still save fuel even if you're burning it. All right, so 1.1. I'm going to go a lap, and we're going to see if it goes up or down. All right, so hang on a second. And lap. There it is. Pourchaire, lap. Daniel Ricciardo. So 1.1 for Theo Pourchaire. And Daniel Ricciardo, 15 laps left. We're going to go push. All right, so let's see. Does it go to 1.2 or does it go to 1? If it goes to 1, I can go on rich all the way to the end. If it just creeps up to 2, I know I just got to get it down to 0, and then I can go. All right? So these guys at the front, I think what they're doing now is they're conserving their tires to go to the end. They got to be. They got to be. So they're going to be creeping and crawling to the end of the race, man. It's going to be good for us. Now, Charles Leclerc is going to be catching up to Daniel Ricciardo. It's going up. All right, so it's going up. So what if I go to balanced and bet? You know what? Let me just get it under control before the battle begins. Let me just get it under control. All right, so Daniel, you're allowed to defend like a maniac. All right, it's the rain, so there's no DRS. Good luck, Daniel. And Daniel holding off Charles Leclerc is good for Theo Pourchaire. All right, so we're just trying to get our fuel back under control. Come on here. Going to focus on this Ferrari. Anyone in the front into the pits? No, nobody goes. Trying to get that fuel back under control. Trying to get that fuel back under control. So there's Daniel Ricciardo still leading Charles Leclerc through this middle sector now, the windy section. They shouldn't get any overtakes done right here, but here you go. All right, so I'll see what Daniel can do now. I'm going to go to balanced fuel now for the rest. If my race engineer tells me that it's low for fuel delta, I have to immediately switch it to conserve, all right? Because we won't get to the end. So that is all I got for Daniel Ricciardo. The good news for Daniel is that Yuki is already down to 73% on those inters, right? So the offset is really not there for Yuki, but that's a huge offset for Charles Leclerc. Huge. So Daniel Ricciardo staying out that extra lap really hurt him because, look, he should be up where Theo Pourchaire was. So I will take the blame, but I don't think it was the wrong idea to leave these guys out to build up that tire offset. Look how much they burned through their tires, right? And the fact that if we can go another 12 laps, that could be key, man. So we're not going to stop this guy. He's got the slipstream. He's got everything. He's got the freaking battery. Good luck, Daniel. Nice try, buddy. He's still battling. Daniel, there you go. And there goes Charles Leclerc to try to catch up to Theo Pourchaire. 30% better tires. Well, we knew the Ferrari was flying here tonight. Oscar Piastri, 37%. So what last lap? Let's see, last lap, a 37.3. Pourchaire at 37.0. So they're going to have to get the moves done on the other side or creep to the end, man. I don't think I'll catch them, but another 12 laps on that. I don't know if it's going to last. What about the rain? The rain looks like it's going to persist, yeah? All right. I mean, there's not really much to do here other than just get through it, right? Ricardo's got Tsunoda catching him. Leclerc is trying to creep up closer to, what's his name, Theo Pourchaire. And we are just on board here, milking these tires to the end. All right. Let's see what we got. Here comes Norris and Piastri again. Let's see. Hang on a second. Piastri, what are you doing, buddy? You are blocking Max Verstappen, who's on 52%. Max can probably get to the end. Piastri, you got to pit. You got to pit. Let's see. He's going again. Piastri doesn't care. Now, you can risk a puncture when you're below 30%. There's no way he goes 10 laps on those, man. But if you can hold Max Verstappen behind you, that'd be really good. It's not going to happen. There goes Max into the distance. Yeah, there he goes. So Max is going to score some points here today. Hopefully, Lando Norris can get that race win. Theo Pourchaire trying to track down Pierre Gasly, but those guys are definitely conserving their tires now. The tire offset is starting to match a little bit. So that's why we were driving so quickly. It's 10 laps still, though. That's what's crazy. We might be able to get Pourchaire to Gasly, but I got to conserve the tires. And if they, I don't know. I do not know. So Daniel Ricciardo, we got Yuki Tsunoda behind by how much? Tsunoda is 3.3 seconds behind. Only 6% better, though, so I might be able to fight that back. 10 laps. Where is Leclerc? Leclerc is 7.3 seconds behind. I got my eyes really right now on Oscar Piastri. That's the guy right now. Is Piastri going to do anything? Piastri, 29%, buddy. With 10 laps to go. That is wild. There's no way you're going to make it. Into the pits, right? It's got to be. There he goes. Oscar Piastri does make the decision to go into the pits. I wonder if they were thinking about a like a soft tire or a medium tire or something like that, right? Boom. Nope, it's going to be inters again. Brand new intermediate. Oh, it's a mistake as well. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're cooking with fire now. We're cooking with fire now. Come on, Pourchaire. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. Theo Pourchaire coming down the start-finish straight. That's a track position for Theo Pourchaire. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's Oscar Piastri in the pits. All right, now Pourchaire, top 5 finish. Always defend. Here we go. The strategy for Pourchaire was absolutely the right call. We're in a top 5 position, ladies and gentlemen. The only cars ahead of us are the Aston Martin, a McLaren, and a Red Bull. So this has been a great weekend for Pourchaire. The mistake with Ricciardo wasn't pitting him after Pourchaire. It was going the extra lap. That was completely my mistake, right? So, Daniel, you got Yuki on his way. Yeah, I mean, my God, I'm going to have to defend with 2. And I also have Piastri right behind Theo Pourchaire. All right, so I got a little bit of fuel now. I guess I could use it. Theo, Teo, 98% Oscar Piastri, man. That is going to be way too much. There's no way we're going to keep him behind. Good luck. I'll do my best. All right, so always defend. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Through this corner, push, push, and deploy. Through the rest of the track, you can basically conserve. All right, so here goes Theo. What can he do? Down into turn 1, deploying the battery, using the fuel, using the tires, trying to get a top 5 finish. See what I mean? We will stay ahead of them, and then I go back into conserve, conserve, and conserve through this windy section. He'll be right on me, but he shouldn't be able to get the move done. I say shouldn't, but that's a huge offset. The game might just be like, no, we can find a gap for him. So through this section, just keep him right there. Keep him right there. Don't let him through. Very nice there, Theo. Save your tires, save your fuel, save your battery. All right, now this section, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Don't worry, Daniel. Daniel loses his position to Yuki Tsunoda. That's all right. It's the Red Bull. So be it. I got my eyes right now on Theo Pourchaire. All right. This is the guy I'm focusing on right now. Flat out. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Good luck, buddy. This is going to be the hard corner to keep him behind, especially if he uses battery. I don't think he is using battery. We're going to be all right here. Go, Theo. Go, Theo. Go. Oh, my God. Going to have to do this for 8 laps? There's no way. No way. And I'm not going to be able to track the drivers on front, Norris and Verstappen. And are they going to friggin' go through their tires? Here comes Piastri again. Going to have to use my battery at the right time. Come on, Pourchaire. You can do it, buddy. No slipstream for him. 130R. Oh, he's got the inside line, but Theo cuts it off. Nice job, Theo. Defend like a lion through this beginning section again, and we deploy. All right. I might be on board here, micromanaging Theo. Daniel, bring it to the end, buddy. I don't care about you right now. All right, there it is. All right, harvest. Conserve. Conserve. There you go. Into this corner. Bottom teams are all in order. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. All right, so I use my battery again. It looked like he dropped off a little bit. Those guys at the front, 46%, 43% for Bottas, but they're definitely going to get to the end now. They're making it work with the one stop. I got the McLaren behind me again. Just keep them right there. Keep them right there. Do I have a back? Oh, man, I might have a back marker up and coming. Might have a back marker. All right, that's good. That's good. Through this section now, very good. Back marker might help me, though, because I'm leading, right? If I'm leading through the back marker, that might be good. All right, Theo. Very good. Attack, attack, attack. There you go, buddy. Keeping Oscar Piastri behind, ladies and gentlemen. 53% for Theo Pourchaire up this road. All right, where's that back marker? Come on.
We need to protect the front tires.
We need to protect the front tires. There he is. There's that back marker. It's going to be an Alpine, I think. Stoffel Van Dorn or Liam Lawson. Please get out of the way. Here comes the McLaren again. We got that speed, though, because we're using our fuel. Unless he uses the battery out of it, there's no slipstream. Come on now, Theo. Get into that corner, buddy. Close it off. Very good. Very good. All right, into turn 1 again. So, going to deploy the battery. Jeez, how many more laps of this do I got to do, man? This is rough. This is stressful in the rain. Using that battery, pushing away. Oh, I'm out of battery now. Out of battery, ladies and gentlemen. Out of battery. Things are not looking good. Please get out of the way, back marker. Please get out of the way and let me pass. Oh, God. Here we go.
Charge on.
Top 3 guys might risk a puncture. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're way out in front, though. Like, what's the lap time? Leader. So I think even if they went for a pit stop, like Lando went for a pit stop, he'd come out on front of me. Maybe not, though. I don't care about that. I care about this. A top 5 finish is all I need. All right, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, though. I just don't have the battery to keep this guy behind. You know what I mean? If he starts to use his battery, I'm not even faster than this back marker. I can't even keep up. Again, trying not to use my battery. Trying. I have to use it here. I have to dive into this corner, though. Have to. This is the dangerous corner. Poor share. Out of that corner with speed. I don't see the McLaren using the battery. We're okay. We're okay. Got to use it through this section, though, as well. Use your fuel. Use your fuel. Use your fuel. He's on his way. It's crazy how I can't catch that, yeah, the tire wear. They have way better tires than we do. Come on now, Theo. Now, he might start getting a slipstream off the car on front. It might be the McLaren. It might be me. Whoa! Track conditions just turned to dry. Track conditions just turned to dry. Oh, the rain is going away, which means DRS is back. We're done now. We are done now, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, we are done. All right, so you're going to have to worry about overheating, but also the DRS has been re-enabled. Pit? No, 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 we're not going to pit. Stop it. Our advantage is here trying to get to the end. So we got a little bit of a DRS pull there, which is nice, but there is no way we can defend against this now. A DRS down that straight, he'll easily get the move done. So I'll just try to conserve my energy. If I notice that my tires are overheating, I'm going to pull them back. That is also going to burn through. Botas is now down to 38. It's going to burn through their tires a lot more now, right? I don't know what's going to happen in these final 5 laps. This is one of those weird ones where there's so many strategies up in the air, right? It could go any which way. Tires are beginning to go up there in temperature. Still a cold day, though, and there's 97 millimeters or 0.97 millimeters of rain on the 97 millimeters. Yeah, that'd be a lot. 0.97. So it's not like they're not going to really overheat. But there you go. Oh, man, I'm going to get overtaken right here. Yeah, I have to save my battery. I have to. Oh, yeah, I can let him overtake, and then I can use the DRS to get the move done myself. Theo's still freaking defending like a lion right now. You know what? Let's try that. Let him by right now, Theo. Let him by right now. There you go. He's going to be on his way. Come on, I'm not putting any fuel into my car. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get that move done right now. Hopefully he dive bombs. Is he going to dive bomb? No, he does not. Oh, man. Theo aggressively cuts that thing off, man. All right, so I'll try to deploy. Here it is. On the DRS, I don't know. There's no way. There's no way. With the DRS enabled, there's no way this McLaren is going to get left behind. There goes my battery to try to defend. Theo Pourchaire. Here comes the DRS. Theo, are we defending, buddy? Are we defending? The McLaren looking for a move. Theo, get... Harvest. Harvest now. Harvest now, buddy. Harvest now. Harvest now. Conserve your fuel. Conserve your battery. That is wild. Valtteri Bottas at 36% on those tires. Daniel is... Oh, man. It just sucks that Daniel is way off the pace, right? He didn't do anything. Daniel, are you at risk from anyone? Hamilton, 5.7 behind. Now, you're all right. 5.7, that's not enough. All right, so into this sector again. Very good. Get around that corner there, Theo. I don't know what to make of the cars out in front, man, but there's not enough of a tire offset because I'm also conserving through this sector or section to try to defend, right? So here you go. I got to use my battery again up this hill. Let's see. Is the McLaren... Oh, I think the McLaren used battery. I think the McLaren just used battery. Yeah, he just used batteries. Flying. Flying, Theo. Nice defense by Theo. Theo is taking it right now to Oscar Piastri. These two guys, these two youngins, the next generation of Formula One drivers, they are putting on a show. He's using battery. He's 100% using battery. All right, Theo, let's see what you can do, buddy. If you can use the DRS to get back on front of him, go for it. Aggression overtake high. All right, we're going to see what we can do.
We leave it to you.
We're going to see what we can do here, all right? Deploy the battery before that back marker as well. Deploy the battery. All right, this is all I got with Theo. He's got to get it done here and keep the track position. Here goes Theo. DRS enabled. All right, is he fast enough to get it done on the McLaren? Boom, out wide. The problem is the McLaren has a slipstream. McLaren has the slipstream. Down into turn 1. Theo Pourchaire trying to. The McLaren has so much more grip and takes it around the outside. There it is. With the combination of the slipstream. Oh, we stayed right there with them. We stayed right there with them. Use the fuel. He's going to be taken off into the distance now. He's going to be taken off into the distance. It's way too much. 78% to 46%. Way too much. The front runners down into the 30s, but you got to be below 30 for the risk of the puncture. So they are doing a great job of conserving their tires here at the end. Yeah, Theo, top 6 for you, buddy. And Daniel Ricciardo looks like we are getting a 9th place finish. So I definitely screwed the pooch on this one with Daniel Ricciardo. We also have Charles Leclerc catching up to Theo Pourchaire, man. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, these guys, that two-stop worked out. Perhaps I should have done a two-stop myself, right? Instead of going this long with it. So Theo, good luck, buddy. Now I got to defend against Charles Leclerc. He's going to get a DRS. He's too fast. It's too fast. I don't have battery. I got a little bit of fuel. I'll use it. I'll have a little bit of fuel. I'll use it. Here comes Charles Leclerc with 3 laps to go. Charles in the Ferrari, which showed pace this weekend. We're going to get into turn 1 without. All right, we'll be all right here for now. Back to conserving, and let's see what we can do. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Bottas or anyone there at the front is going to have any issues dealing with it. The rain is also going back up. It's 0.99 millimeters now. If that gets back up to 1, the DRS will get disabled. Maybe I can stay ahead of the Ferrari. Doesn't look good, though. Does not look good. Little fuel here, little fuel. Up the hill for Theo Pourchaire. Is he using battery? Did not use battery. Yeah, but look. He's just too fast, man. It's too fast. Let me try it again. The Ferrari's got a powerful engine as well. All right, the track conditions change to damp. We are out of the DRS threat. Now we might be able to stay ahead. 6th place finish for Theo Pourchaire. Come on, buddy. All right, so I will use the DRS. I will use my battery right here. Second last lap, Theo. Stay ahead, bud. He's defending. Good luck, buddy. What are you doing? You're all right, Daniel? Yeah, Daniel's all right. So Theo Pourchaire battling away here with Charles Leclerc. The DRS is now disabled. All right, going to have to go back to conserving this for a lap. All right, come on, Theo. One more lap after this, and we can stay ahead of a Ferrari. Can salvage this race. The fact that we're finishing ahead of a Red Bull as well, big points for 2BCR. And also Norris at the top, not losing to Max Verstappen. In fact, are we seeing a battle up here between these two? Max trying to catch up. Valtteri Bottas on 32%, man. He is milking those suckers. But I got to pay attention to my boy here, Theo Pourchaire. Come on, buddy. Bring it home. All right, so that is enough. Oh, dry again. The DRS is back. For goodness sake. All right, time to attack. Let's go, Theo. Let's go, buddy. It's time to boogie. We got one more lap after this. Can we stay ahead of Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari? Come on, baby. Down into 2BCR. 130R. Oh, man, I'm getting sick. My commentary and my mindset is all over the place. Whatever. Final lap for Lando Norris. Can he take it, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go, Theo. Got to defend here, buddy. All right, so I'm going to deploy. This should be, if we can defend here, I mean, 1 lap to go. I think we'll be all right. Theo, go, buddy. Using that battery. Using that fuel, using the tire preservation as well that we've built up. We're on a 1-stop, and we're still doing this, man. This is great. Yeah, Valtteri Bottas is still at 31%, so unless he has a tire puncture right at 30, he should be all right. Harvest the energy. Harvest your fuel for the final corner. Harvest your tires as well. He's not going to get an overtake done right here. Oh, it'd be great if it just said Bottas has a puncture. Bottas has a puncture. Look at these guys, man. They were able to conserve those tires like pros, man. They did not mess around. All right, that's enough. Push. Let's go, Theo. That's enough. He's right there, buddy. He is right there. Right around that corner. Very nice. All right, so don't know if I'm going to have the battery to be able to do this, but got to do it, all right, because this is where the overtake can happen. Deploy right now, Theo. Get up that hill right now, Theo. Pull off into the distance. There you go. There's my battery being used. I can't use it anymore, all right? So Theo Pourchaire uses his battery up against Charles Leclerc. I got my eyes on the fuel. Got my eyes on the battery. I'm going to deploy it one more time. Here we go. Down this straight. Don't give them anything. He's going to use that battery. That's all it is. Neutral. I don't want to use it anymore. Ooh, side by side, Charles Leclerc and Theo Pourchaire. I'll use it. To hell with it. Oh, I couldn't even see. They get the move done? No, he did not. Theo Pourchaire sticks ahead. Neutral. Watch out for fuel. Watch out for fuel. Come on, Theo. Come on, buddy. Bring it home. Bring it home here in Japan. Oh, no. No battery. No battery. Come on. Come on, Theo. Woo! 6th place finish for Theo Pourchaire. Right there at the end. All the other freaking Ferrari is caught up to Daniel Ricciardo. That's all right, Daniel. Use what you got left over, buddy, and get that 9th place finish. All right. What a weird race, right? Obviously, I made the mistake with Daniel Ricciardo on the obvious mistake, right? But was it a mistake leaving them out one extra lap? Theo got back up in the 6th, and look at their tire wear. They made it, but if we had a little bit more pace, oh, man. And Lando with his 2nd race win in a row, and we finished ahead of one of the Red Bull, man. 6th and 9th place finish. Come on. Lando! Look at that. An As Bottas back on the podium. Let's go, Valtteri. That's huge. Taking points away from Red Bull is what we need until we get our car up into pace. Big. Big for these guys, man. Very big. Nice job to everyone involved. So Lando with a 1st place. Yeah, it was all Max's poor qualifying. I don't know what happened for him to start in 10th, but that really hurt him. Daniel finished right where he qualified, and Theo finished right where he qualified. I made the mistake with Daniel. He should have been in 7th, but I don't know if I could have gotten Theo any further up the road, man. Even when they pit, they still have that pace advantage to us, right? So, a good day. Drivers' Championship. Yuki falls back, but now Lando only 3 points behind Max. That's good. All we need to do is start getting some podiums, and they are on the way. I think we got one more race in China before we are ready to go for Miami, man. Constructors, 139 for Red Bull, 120 for McLaren. We're at 46 in 4th. Come on.